Hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to some more Widget Inc. I've been letting it run. I've had some other life things that came up, so I kind of moved some stuff around. Kind of did a little bit of work, trying to get stuff going. It's still, it's just I can't get it to produce enough of these at all. I currently am sitting at let's see, 189K out of 10,000K parts committed. I don't know if it's going to let me upgrade multiple times. The other thing, the dev has released an upgrade or update to the game, and they've added a couple of things. Added this recycler, remnants old technology. Can only be placed on city or rune tiles. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Increases recycler property properly. Restores, reclaim, recyclers. Okay, so we're gonna get all those guys updated, right? And then we're gonna go down here and we're gonna find like this guy right here. We're gonna go in here. And it should be like 5. Here's a recycler. So we're gonna do this guy, and I'm just gonna place a bunch of them down. And then basically what these things are supposed to do. I've already got everything else open, so this should make it fairly well. All right, so that is all kind of built. So if we go in here and look, so this is I don't think there's a game in here. So this is just exporting like batteries, and so basically bottle lightning comes in. We can get iron ingots, batteries, or circuit boards out. And then that was let me do this one here. So I do this one over here now. And then these guys should give us other options. I don't know if it's good or bad. I just know that we can build these things now. And I can just build a bunch of them. Integrated widgets. Like it's luckily they're not getting too expensive as we build them. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can't build it there. Okay. All right. So then placed on city or run, right? And then if we look at this, it basically outputs the same thing. It looks like. The next one we have, if we go into here, we go from 5, we go to 8. We have the city builder. Builds a new city over time. Each city tile constructor adds basically productivity to right. City tile constructor adds. So basically, we'll do these, and then we can go in here and go up to 8, and then builds a new city over time. Each city tile constructed. So I don't know if we can just kind of place some here. And then, so those take lightning, iron, and these things, and then mix cities. We got bulldozers. Did not. Oh, we're having problems with green things. But the 1% productivity bonus is probably a good thing. Let's kind of hang out here for a minute. I don't see anywhere else. Like it looks like it's only got the one to build it. So have that. So it's made a city thing. Oh, so then and each one gets a little bit more and more expensive. So then it just kind of puts it out to the side, right? So we'll do this. I don't know how far it's gonna build them. So I'm just gonna place them like this. So that way if they just place them around it, we'll just have a bunch of them. Put some of these guys down like this. Let those get built, and that will slowly start taking other things. All these guys will start chewing through these guys. It'll be glorious. All right, and then the next thing, that's the wrong one. Let's do this one. Then if we go up here, we have a leveler. Destroys attached city tiles over time, converting them into ruins. Extracting random items does not affect the productivity bonus gained from city builders. So ultimately then, I guess what we would want to do is, since all these guys will have those guys down, we want to build levelers. Build all those. And then we'll copy that guy. And we'll just place it on all of these. So as these guys have buildings that are placed, that will basically convert those to ruins eventually. And then we'll just kind of keep coming through here and putting these down and converting them. So yeah, so we're already at 1.6 bonus. So, and then you'll see, they're moving fairly quickly. And then as we go through and build those, we'll just build a couple more of these guys. Build them like that, build them like that. And then we'll just keep doing this and cover this whole area with horribleness. It'll be great. All right, so, but with all that, I really want to see what happens when I do ascend. I'm going to save the game. All right, we're going to do that. Make a little save game there. Let's see. Go ahead, launch. Wonder if it's going to ascend. Start a new game. Plus 11 prestige. So, yeah. So, basically, it does pull all of our... It takes all of your points and does save those, right? So we can stay behind and build more widgets. We're going to go ahead and ascend. Let's see. Reach prestige 5, ascend to the heavens. And then, basically, we just start back over, right? But now, if you notice... let's go ahead. We'll do that. Build those guys there. Now, if you noticed, when we built that first guy there, right, we'll go ahead and start putting these guys over here. Put this guy over here like this, right? Now, if we go in here, and if you watch this guy, and see, it's 12. So, we make slightly more bits now. So now, instead of doing 1, we do 12, and we'll pretty much fill up. Yeah, so, and we can actually put 240 iron in here at one time, right? And it gets rather crazy. Now, the other thing it does when you ascend, right, also, is we go ahead and build those guys. We'll build one of those guys. If we go in here and look at this guy, you'll see as we go up, you already have check marks on some stuff, right? So your upgrade stuff, all that stuff is already kind of upgraded. So as things are kind of being built, right, it's auto upgrading those things for us. So we don't even have to kind of put things on it. We don't have to do any of that stuff. As long as you research it through the first time when you ascend, before you ascend, it basically keeps it where you have those items for the next time. So we do need to go in here, go back down here to the very, very bottom here. We can double our items, but really what we want to do is unlock furnace optimization, right? So we need iron ingots for that. Now the problem is because we can't do that. We're still having to manually smelt the iron here. So once this gets smelted, that should give us all the points we need. And then that gives us this guy. Go ahead and do that. That way, once these guys all get them filled up, Uh, it's a slightly larger larger function here. It's a bit crazy. So the good news is like the multiple times as you go through and do this, you're going to go through a lot faster on the following terms, right? So get these. We're not worried about those so much, right? But we can do so now I do need 5,615 of these guys. That's going to take me a minute. So the only problem with the Ascension is that it does raise the numbers of the things that you need here. So like these aren't as bad, but like these levels to jump up to the next tier, it takes more and more to do it. Now what we could do is to make our life a little bit easier here. It's kind of that's fine. I can do that. So I can do this guy here, this guy there, this guy there, this guy. And then, as always, what we're doing is we're just trying to get more and more of these things built so that we can actually go back in here. But you see, yeah, it still needs quite a bit. So those aren't so bad, but as you start leveling up to multiple buildings, the price does kind of increase a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so figure out which one we're actually building. Oh, we need widgets. We don't have enough iron. Yeah. It's just taking us a bit to get the iron that we need. And then the problem is it's other things are going down here too. So we can pause this for a second. That way it'll kind of help build up. Go ahead, smack that thing down. Go ahead, fill this thing up again. Right, so that way we can go through and get some other widgets built. Build some widgets. Those guys should be 12 at a time. It's ridiculous. Oh. Right. So once you kind of get those things cut up, so you'll see that once we get these kind of full, which may take us a minute. Right, we're going to hit play again. Everything gets filled up rather quickly. So that way now we have extra mines there, extra smelter here, extra widget maker over here. So, and as the last playthrough also, right, kind of the more you get going, the faster it goes, the better it goes. It just all kinds of builds up. But we're still probably this guy down here. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get that stuff all happy. Gonna take me a minute. All right, I'm gonna go ahead cancel this guy for now, and then I'm gonna let these guys get built, and then 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, like I said, it starts with the ability, so we can start the very beginning with a copy and paste function. We can get all that stuff going. We don't have the need for the items to be separated out, but we have, we remember some of them, right? Obviously, we want to put these in a block. We want to have these spaced out, and then like I think these we could actually kind of space around here. More basic widgets. Get that guy filled up. This guy filled up. This guy filled up. That way we can get some more iron out. And then the problem is as soon as we get the iron out, it's going to be instantly pulled into these guys. It's gonna be a mess. It's great. This game is actually quite awesome. And then we'll try to work on the productivity bonuses. I didn't want to work on the productivity bonus with my previous game because I wanted to allow it to. I wanted it to look at those on you know on camera there instead of just adding a bunch of stuff. Dude, lots of buildings. Get these guys filled up. I think we just need more. Just need more. Oh, we're out of smelters now. Our smelters are all filled up. So this guy should be getting made. Slowly, slowly, slowly. With everything with this game, right? It's an idle clicker. So it's either you go in and build stuff as fast as you can, or it tries to build to do what you can. So we could actually probably go through and do all these things, do all this stuff, do that stuff. This does, yeah. Oh, so doubles. I wonder if it would actually be 12. I wonder if it would take us to 24. Because that's going to be dangerous if it does. So the next goal will be to go through and just see how many more prestiges I can get out of it. And then kind of keep working on that. All right. Let's see. Let's pause again. Let's pause again and get everything kind of calm down. I may need to build some more of these things. Now the only other, yeah. So the problem is it's the 400 basic widgets, 500 there. It's going to be a minute. So I'll be back when I get some more of these things where I can make some things. Talk to y'all soon. All right, I'm back. I've made way too many things again. It's kind of a thing for me. Oh, rocket segments. I already have those open. All right. So those are all good. We're gonna go ahead and do this guy. Quickly, I'll go through. Uh, uh, Tier 2 in 51 minutes and 39 seconds. All right, easy enough. All right, so we'll get these guys. We can start building the next ones. Once again, kind of going to build these guys. These will eventually need to be built on like here. These guys, I think. Oh, actually, no. I think those guys need to be. They don't need to be there. I lied. I can be moved down here. I think this one goes here like this. Yeah, like that. And then this guy can go. I think he goes there like there. All right. So once we kind of get all those kind of built, we can get these guys. They'll start upgrading. And then I did find out that if you do these guys, it does do 27 of them. So many of them now. Let's see. So this guy is. Oh, I got to do the spinning thing. I think. Boom. Oh, not enough of those. Oh, that's right. Let's see. So those guys will make this guy. That will be fine. Then the glass kiln. The glass kiln, we have to get it up to speed or up to heat. And then once we get it up to heat, then it will make a few of those for us. And once those things are made, those we'll start auto building for those. And then Nope, not enough of those. Not enough of them again. What is going on? Why is it taking so long? All right, make sure this thing stays heated up. We'll go in here. We need to get the kiln governor, upgrade it, because that will be very helpful. Get that guy built. This guy, yeah, so it's slowly building all those out for us. And then this guys are all being built out. These guys are being built out. And these guys are being built out. So once we kind of get all those kind of done, go ahead and hit C here. Copy this guy. 2. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 16 of them. All right, that'll be fine. And then we'll do this guy here, and we'll do this guy, this. I'm going to start building this guy out like this. I don't know how many of those I built. I can go down here and look and see. So I've got 16 of those, 17 of those. I have one of these. And get these guys put in here. We can go look at that again. Wrong one. Let's look at this one. So we have 16 of those, and we have one of those now. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so that's 16 of those. Then we kind of wait for those to kind of get built, as you do. And then, so it's all going to be kind of a slow process because the way I'm building these things are going to be, it's going to be slow because they don't have enough things being built. And I had it build all the sand first. Not the optimal way to do it. Not the optimal way to do it. Like I said, I'm not going for any land speed records here. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just trying to kind of to build things the way I can and have fun doing it. Oh, we need to get warehouses being built too. So I'm going to get the warehouse being built. And then I'm going to go into this guy. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom like this. I'm going to grab this guy and tell it to go to the top like that. So that way, oh, look at that. Now he's done. And then I'm going to go do this guy. We'll go find some place to put down. Said warehouse. Now the question is how these guys are going to work, right? So we're at like 648 right now. And if I go down here and I just grab me a warehouse and move it to the top. Right, so that guy should go fairly quickly. It's 564. It's going to be a minute. We need to go to a different one. Let's try that one instead. This guy. All right, so we went from 564. Yeah, so it only does plus 10. So that's not optimal. So it still only does plus 10 storage to all the items. Not sure I'm happy with that. Definitely be better. The 570 or 564 for 10 items. It's gonna cause some problems. So even this whole thing here, so I can go trying to count and do math. So that's 16. So it should be an extra 160. So we've gone from like 640 to like 800. So once you start getting into this other area, those may not be the most optimal way to do things. So with these, we'll start to build, get these guys kind of done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a break for a second, and we'll be back when I get caught up. All right, back again. We got a little bit more stuff built. building some more warehouses for us here, so we can kind of get those guys built, and they're starting to get pretty expensive. I'm gonna go in here, uh, get all these kind of, uh, get those all going, so we have all those kind of started. We'll go ahead and get that guy going too, and then we'll get the 6,000 of those guys going, along with the 24,000 of them I have going here right now. I wish I could just grab this and drag it down, but the only way to do it is to like go down here and get all this stuff and move it above it. That's the only way to really do it. Then the problem is like now this guy is going to kind of jump around, because as all these guys start to get their upgrades, we'll end up getting those kind of caught up. So that's going fairly quickly. Just adding more stuff for upgrades. Oh. All right, so this guy should get done here quickly. This guy is going to take a minute. I'm halfway through it. All right, so that guy is done. Then we can go down here to our next guy. So we'll have oil. I don't have. We'll put the oil right here. I want to do this and then do control. I'm just going to move all that over there. So that way I can open this area up over here. Because we are going to need it. So I'll put the lightning there. Okay. Put these guys down. We'll find someplace over here to put them. Here, this is a good place for them to go. You can go there. You can go there. We'll get those batteries being built. Slowly tries to build everything else. All right, well, that thing's almost done, so that's going to be helpful. Come on. Boom, everything's done. Oh, stuff is big. All right, so that stuff is all being basically completed as it's getting going. So these will all be going here. This is going to be a problem because we don't have. That's not up into the green area where we need it. So let's get into here. Let's get into here and get into maintains optimal oil levels. We need that. And you see these guys are already done, already checked off, already completed. We'll go ahead. Probably want to get that guy, but it'll be a minute. We need to get red and green capacitors going and get those guys starting to being built. We do have those being built now. So I'm going to go ahead and eminent domain these guys. And that's going to take me a minute to get those. And then we'll go ahead, we'll hold controls, get these guys maxed out, get these guys maxed out. Get these guys up here maxed out. Get those all maxed out for us. And then just kind of back to watching this guy kind of figure out what it's trying to do. We do need, let's see. Not enough electricity. Get some more electricities. So we can just come down here, and wherever we need extra electricity or extra items, we'll do those and just kind of run those for a little bit. And that will hopefully start getting these guys to get the next thing that we need. And we can go in and look at this guy, right? So now we just need red guys. So 10, 8, and 2. All right, look, there's that. There's a bunch of reds out of that. And then once we do that, so that oh, look, now we got our auto pressurizer done. So we go down here to the oil guy. Let's get the auto pressurizer loaded in. And then once that kind of guy gets done, we need to do a couple more of these because we have to get enough to get these guys kind of figured out. And once we start getting these guys built, then we'll be fine. Let's see, 8. Let's do that. Oh no, we're out of green things. More green things. And the problem is that they're probably trying to build all the other ones first. Oh, it's horrible. Do those for a little bit. We can do these. Do that. There you go. Now we got red guys coming in. So those are good. So those will start building for us automatically. The green ones will start building automatically. These guys are all going. These guys. So everything's kind of going now. So we'll do this and go 1, 2, 3 like this. We'll get 4 of those guys going in. We're going to do 1 like that. Here, here, and here like that. And then as all these kind of get filled and built, they should, start toggling through fairly quickly. You see, we can go down and look at it. And basically the red capacitors. Being able to make 12 red capacitors at a time tends to speed it up a little bit. Even though we do need slightly more items here. So that guy's built. We can build that guy. We'll go ahead and add all these guys to it. We'll go add all these. It's a good plan at a regular basis to kind of go down and click on all the guys here that you have got upgrades for, and to get those kind of being built. Fortunately, these guys are just going to take a minute. The spinning widgets we're not worried about. We got those all out. It's just the red capacitors that we're hurting for. And the green capacitors are causing problems. And then we should have enough electricity and widgets and everything else. We can kind of just do this one and just kind of keep it going. And get more and more out of this, which hopefully should make more red ones for us. And then that should start building things faster for us. And then... almost done with that guy. Come on. There you go. They're done. So you need 133 there. And then we'll start building these guys again. Start pumping these guys. Getting more green guys here. Be all right. Come on. You're just so low on green. So, and that's the problem, is you get a little bit overconfident with making things, and then we just don't have enough green production to be able to do what we're trying to do. So that guy's built down there, and then so there's more green production coming in. There's that guy. I'm not sure who's going to be built next. I think it should be this guy. Yeah, there it goes. So they'll build greens, then they'll build reds. Then they'll do all the other guys here. They'll get all the upgrades down here. Once the upgrades get built, we'll do this guy here like this. Do those, do those, do those like that. Those guys built. Way too many of them. It'll be all right. We need lots of reds, lots of greens later. So those will get built. We'll get the reds built. We'll get all the other stuff kind of gone through. And all of that will allow us to start moving forward. There's that. Then you'll start seeing all these guys rip through. And then as soon as all those get built, then you'll start seeing these guys start going up as all the exclamation points will start to disappear as it goes through and upgrades and does what it needs to do for those. Builds more of these guys. we get lots and lots of more stuff going. And then tier 4, I think tier 5 is the recycler. So I'm going to try to get to tier 5, at least get the recycler started. So I will be back in a second. All right, so we got those built. And then once that is kind of done, go back into our little screen here, go request for those to be made. Oh, at least we're able to make them a little bit faster. Eventually we'll get, this is tier 4. So once we open tier 4 here and get these guys built, we'll be open the thing to expand our shelf storage. Yeah. So, and then there's that guy going. So then we need copper. So we'll do a copper over here. We'll do a copper. A copper should go into the forest. We're gonna put them all in there. These guys can go here like this. This guy. I always forget where I'm supposed to put those at. And then we'll put these guys over here like this. That's fine. We'll get those figured out in a little bit. Once we kind of get all this stuff sorted. So all that stuff should be going good. We have the first ones kind of going already. Everything except for the last guy here. So we need to tell it, please make me one of those. And then 8. Oh, we don't have enough of those guys. Oh, we don't have copper because we didn't. It's another one where we have to go in and tell it to smelt the copper, right? So we need to get the upgrade to get it to auto smelt the copper. So that should give us enough copper to start building these things. That means these guys should start building, and then we can kind of go in here. And then once we get some of those built, we can build these guys. So let me close that so I can see what I'm doing here. 13, 15. Not enough of those still. You're still thinking about what you're doing here. Can you make these things for me? Here, I need more of these. Oh, I don't have enough copper. Back into the copper. Not enough of that. Let's go ahead and smelt those again. And then make sure we go in here. And then for the copper, we want to do forge attendant. Make sure we have that going. And then once that guy is upgraded, we'll get that guy built. Okay. And then up into here. It's slowly building stuff for us already. Everything's kind of going, start building. There's our forge attendant. So as soon as this thing gets enough ore, it'll be fine. These guys are all kind of building their items for us. Okay. And so I'm just going to go max that guy out, max this guy out. That guy's already maxed out. Max those guys out like that. And see this guy. Do 4 of those. See this guy. Do 4 of those. See this guy. Get 4 of those going. We'll see this guy. Get 4 of those going. See that guy. And then get 4 of those going. And then that should give us the ability to kind of get everything kind of up and running. Lots of computational widgets. Just slowly trying to get caught up to get what we need done built. Lots and lots of fun. And then we can, once we kind of have all that stuff going, we can actually go down, upgrade that guy, upgrade some of these other guys to start giving us bonuses for things that have already been put in down there. Get all this stuff kind of started percolating. Got all these guys maxed out. That guy maxed out too. And then once we kind of get all that stuff, we will be able to get the next tier going. And we will be back when we're closer to that. Let me go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those going. Those going. And then we'll get these guys going. So that way, those will all get built. And then we'll be back when I get all that stuff figured out. Talk to y'all in a second. Oh, wait. Back again. All right, so it's just going through and all the orange like upgrades that we need to get done. It will get those done as it sees fits. We're going to go ahead and research Technology 5 here. And then once we get Technology 5 done, eventually we will want to get to like probably to 8. And then, but at least we'll be able to get to the recycler here shortly, hopefully. It builds them so fast now. Oh, I'm happy I kind of jumped to 11. We'll make another big jump after the next run here. So we will get up in there. And most of these guys should have been upgraded down here. Oh, missed one. That was another thing the dev did, was made those glowy bits a little bit easier to see, which is helpful. All right, so all those guys should be going. Just slowly trying to get enough computational units. There's tier 5, 2 hours 19 minutes. And then from there, you can go back into here. Tesla coils. We'll get that guy put down. We'll get this guy put down. And we'll get the little radar station guy put down. And then, so all those will get put in. And then get all those guys built. We'll end up needing to build a few of these guys. Just because it's kind of how it works. Oh, look. We just needed to build one. It's good. It's fine. It's figured it out. So now those will all start building those things there. We do control clickies on these guys. Get these all kind of done and maxed out for us. In the process of doing those, it's, we can go down here again. We can do this, get 4 more of those. Do this guy here, you get 4 more of these. And then just do that. That's fine. That's too many, but it'll be all right. It'll all work out. So those will all get built kind of in the process. These guys will need the bigger ones up here. So what we'll do is we'll get all 3 of these guys. We'll go 1, 2, 3 like this. We'll get all 4 of those guys going. And that will eventually, hopefully, build these guys out as they're building integrated widgets. And once again, oh, there's the glitchy guy. I still don't know what this actually does. Like, I don't know. Undefined frame, execute recovery protocol. And then, like, I don't know. Like, I hit yes. I attempt to resolve all errors, press button to auto-resolve issues, right? And we do that. A nerve-nerving rebel shakes the ground. What's it supposed to happen? So I don't know what that's supposed to do. I still haven't figured out what that does. Because we had the one last time too. I know the dev changed it so we can't copy that thing and paste it everywhere. One of these days I'll figure out what it does. Those guys are all going. These guys are starting to be built. So these guys over here are all done. And then once we'll do that, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll do this guy like this. Get a lot more of those guys being built. It's just crazy chaos. And then unfortunately, because I made bad mistakes. Oh wait, let me go in here and do this guy. So we actually need to upgrade this guy. Unlocks new frame, grinds through the remnants of old technology, extract usable iron ingots, circuit boards, can replace city runs or tiles. Right, so we'll go ahead and research that guy. Sure, we'll go ahead and get this guy's done. And then kind of the same thing. We go down here at the bottom, we start anything that's glowy green, we ask it nicely to not to be upgraded. And then we'll just kind of go through here, get all these guys done. And then all these guys will be completed. And then we're just waiting for this guy to get done. Except for probably the better way to do that is to go down here. Go find our friend here and zip him to the top. Look at that, now he's done. So now I'm going to go grab this guy. And then we're going to go find him. Runes to be placed on. Go place them there. And this should start giving us more extra stuff. Alright. So there's those guys all going down. And then back into here. And then go all the way to the bottom. Zip a couple of these up to the top. So anyway, this guy's up here. And then we should have a few of these guys being built. And then they got a couple of workers that they'll need to get upgraded here. So they're working on that now. And then kind of once that's done, we'll start taking bottle lightning. So we do need extra bottle lightning. So we're looking over here. So here's our bottle lightning. I'm not sure where else we're using bottle lightning. Not using it there. We are using it there for those guys. So we may need to make an extra bit of bottle lightning over here to power our crazy idea here. So that way we have an extra little bit of bottle lightning. And a bottle lightning, what is it? Bottle lightning is basically glass and power. And then so at that point we probably could go like this. Place those guys down like that. That way we have extra of those then. By that, now if we have a little bit of extra glass, then we need to go over here and get this guy. And get these guys placed down. It's just horrible game of whack-a-mole, and every time we run into something, we just need to get a large amount of extra stuff. And then, so that will hopefully give us that. And I think we need more power for those two. Yeah, we need more power, right? So we can do this. Go ahead and put those guys there. Put that guy there like that. And then that should eventually get all that stuff figured out. And we have over 1,000 construction things down here to be saved up. So we're going to go ahead and call that an end of this episode. Hopefully y'all appreciate the first 11 ascensions. And then our first 11 prestiges. And then we will start working back towards and building up a bunch more rockets to fire next time. As always, if y'all like the videos, please consider throwing a like on them. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to be, there's a button for that also. Thank you, and we'll catch y'all next time. Bye!